The man rolled down the car window and reached out to check how deep the mud was. But the moment he applied some pressure, a huge amount of dirt came rushing in, scaring him into quickly rolling the window back up. Before he could catch his breath, a small crack suddenly appeared in the sunroof. The sight instantly threw him into a panic. He quickly grabbed some clear tape to try sealing the crack, but under the immense pressure of the dirt, the tape was completely ineffective. As the crack widened, he had no choice but to grab the steering wheel lock and brace it across both ends of the sunroof, temporarily stopping the glass from collapsing. But after all that struggle, the man was already out of energy. Just then, he noticed water starting to seep through the sunroof. Without hesitation, he opened his mouth and began greedily drinking the water. After confirming it was clean and safe, he quickly pulled out a bank card from his wallet, folded it into a funnel shape, and stuck it into the mouth of a water bottle. He then carefully fastened the setup to the sunroof. That way, all the dirty water flowed directly into the bottle. Although the water issue was solved, the man didn't dare to relax. He wanted to know just how deeply he was buried. So he grabbed an iron rod, drilled a small hole in the center of the bottle cap, threaded a piece of hemp rope through it, and fixed it to the top of the rod. Then he pushed the rod upward through the sunroof. To his surprise, the entire rod went up but still didn't hit the surface. With no other option, he taped 2 steel pipes together and continued pushing upward. Unfortunately, this time the resistance was noticeably stronger, and no matter how hard he pushed, the rod wouldn't move an inch. Seeing this, the man went to the trunk and got out a car jack. With the jack's help, things went much more smoothly. But just when he thought hope was near, he realized that even with the jack fully extended, the rod still wasn't long enough. Left with no choice, he decided to use his own strength, pressing his shoulder against the rod and forcing it upward with everything he had. Then, looking up with hope, he was thrilled to find that the other end had actually broken through to the outside. Even though it was just a small patch of sky, the long-lost view instantly lifted his spirits. He took several deep breaths of fresh air, then began shouting for help. But despite yelling for hours, no one responded. With no other option, he lit the newspaper in his hand, hoping the smoke would attract attention from outside. But that very action nearly cost him his life.